Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot, trying to get my darn camera to act right. There you go. Think, y'all like, what? What is she doing? Trying to clean the lens, y'all. Trying to clean the lens. All right, now we cooking with gas. My Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. One more time. I'm still shuffling. Which one we tell you? This is going to be weekly update. We're rolling 11 through 19, Monday, January 11th through Tuesday, January 19th. Yeah, February, soon. I'm just saying. Some of you have had to make a head over heart decision. Probably not what you wanted to do at this point, but if things were not going the way they should have been going, you probably went with the head and said the hell with the heart. I ain't mad at you. And for a lot of Tauruses, for all the hoopla, I know I've been watching other readers. I'm sure you have. Everybody's talking about, oh, Taurus is a new beginning coming. Oh, yeah. Well, for those of you that ain't feeling that it's coming, all of us are not on the same time frame. Some of us really do have material things that we want to take care of before we get bogged down into relationship stuff. I'm probably in that group. I had some things happen this week that just kind of opened my eyes to what the realities are of love right now, and I'm tired of fighting it, so it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do me for a minute and keep my shit on track. I'm sure some of you are there as well. Too much, can't do everything, pandemic, crazy partner, whatever. Let's see what we got going on. We got the King of Pentacles, that's us, and the Ten of Wands on the back end. Challenge is the Page of Wands. So, yeah, this is one of them love readings. Here we go with that shit again. I'm not feeling the odd side of the Page of Wands, the health issues and accidents, bad news. I'm not feeling that side at all. However, I do feel like many of you, you have a new beginning on the horizon. You may not see it yet, but it's coming. Damn death card. There we go with that bullshit. Happy doggone day. I don't know. Ace of Wands on top of the Page of Wands. Power, command, and authority. Okay. Had to see what the hell I wrote on there. Pretty much what I said. The Hierophant is what's left on top. I'm going to just stick that there because that's what the fuck we talking about, commitment. On the bottom, oh, y'all can't even see my little hangman. Pieces are too dark. Damn it. Let's get a little light on the situation. That's the hangman at the bottom of the deck. Let me cut my other light on. Because it's so dark in here. Can't see nothing. I'm trying to be all ambience out and can't even see. Anyway, that's pretty much where you are, Taurus. If this is how you're feeling and where you're at, many of you can feel it. You don't know where the new beginning is coming, job, partner, you don't know, but you feel it. And so with this ace of Pentacles on top of the King, whatever you're getting ready to deal in has got a lot of security attached to it. Some of you may be just getting past some treacherous situations. Those of you that are kind of in tune with what you're feeling and what's going on around you may have past week or so been able to pick up on some things that maybe you were unaware of. In that though, there's abundance. This is the beginning. So it's almost like I said, head over heart decision that was made, and now you're in a period of freeing yourself of whatever, and you're kind of feeling where you need to make some moves and do some things. The back end of your overall energy, the Six of Swords on top of the Ten of Wands, you're still trying to get out of the choppy waters. Some of you haven't, you ain't there yet. You just, damn it, it's still dark after I turn the light on. There you go. Shed a little light on some shit. Moving out of that choppy. That 10 is the completion. So for many of you, the big part is over, but you still feel kind of anxious and overwhelmed, and maybe burdened in your day-to-day, just the shit you have to do to maintain, while you're still trying to emotionally paddle your ass out that choppy ass water. That part right there. Your challenge for the next 9, 8, 7 days, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be about you. I said this in the weekly update or the weekend update. You're in control, Taurus. You are in I don't know how else to say. You are in control. This shit this year is about you. And so everything is going to revolve and evolve around the decisions that you make this year. As I said, the ball is in your court. What you do with it, stick a nail in it, kick it back, whatever, it's going to be up to you. Again, I can't help with this feeling. Even those of you that are kind of in limbo, you kind of feel kind of like Christmas. I know Santa Claus is coming to town, but exactly what time is he going to be here? That kind of energy. And like I said, some of you ducked and dodged some treacherous shit. Moving forward, I would just slow down a hair with your decision making, particularly, I'm not talking today, on the love front and on the money front. So I probably wouldn't be trying to make any big time moves with love until the end of the month, the 1st of February. That's just what's real and what's true. Right now, and if this is resonating with you, like grandmama say, eat the fish, leave the bones. If you're coming out of a bad work situation, give yourself a few days to kind of, get yourself together, get your composure back, so you can get back in the groove of things. If it's love, give yourself a few days to, even if you tell everybody, I'm fine, ain't nothing wrong with me. Give yourself a few days to heal a little bit. I think for a lot of you, whatever situation you ducked out of, you kind of had a feeling something was going on anyway. So that's cool. But you still need to probably take a minute and, your slip's hanging. Pull your slip up and straighten your stockings out and put your shoes back on the right feet. That kind of energy. Take a minute, pull yourself together before you move forward. Looking at Monday's energy, and let me just say this. I know there's people always say, hey, I always put that. Yeah, I do days. That's for my own benefit more than anybody else's. But time is fluid. So if you don't see this video to the 1st of February, that's when you were supposed to see this video, period. But I'm putting days on it right now because that just helps me keep shit organized in my little wild-ass monkey brain. So there you go. Monday's energy. The Ten of Wands on top of the Death card. Endings and sudden changes are not what's happening. But this is from, I'm going to just kick it from Thanksgiving to now. any endings or sudden changes that came up, you're really out of the struggle mode with it. Many of you just said fuck it and gotta go with the flow anyway. But it's about your emotions and not releasing. If you need to cry about something, let's have that chat. If you need to kick the wall about something, if you need to just, scream into the pillow, do what you need to do to get that emotion up off of you, so you continue moving through the transformation like you ought to. If you hang on to a whole lot of old struggle and repressed emotions and shit, let me just tell you, in case you didn't see, that horse is bones. So you can't weigh that horse down with a whole lot of shit. When you're going through a transformation, you cannot schlep around a whole bunch of extra shit. That's just, it is what it is. The universe is not going to allow you to drag a whole lot of extra shit into something for a transformation that has something to do with your betterment and evolution. So, that said, Monday you may hear some more, see some more, talk about some more things that have happened recently. It's okay. Go with the flow. Do not sit on your emotions. Don't do that. If you, like I said, if you need to kick the wall, cry on the pillow, whatever it is, go ahead and feel free to do so. That frees you, whether you know it or not. Crying and, letting shit out. That frees you to keep pushing forward. Looking at Tuesday's energy with the 4 of Swords on top of the Ace of Swords. So just pretty much the same thing about purification. Whatever that means to you. If you want to light up 10 sage sticks and walk through them puppies, by all means, do it. You need to take one of them holy baths with the Epsom salts and the sage and some other shit, do it. Whatever purification means to you. And some of you may need to get your aura cleaned up. Just saying, because you're coming out of some funky shit. The next step in this progression is about making important decisions. And all that air. And in order to do so, you've got to have your emotions kind of in balance. Once again, being grounded is going to help, and slowing down with decision making is definitely you got to, especially if you're on the heels of something, whatever something may be, that jarred you or changed your trajectory, whatever. Slow down and allow your brain to catch up with you. Getting to Wednesday, the 5 of Cups, with the Sun on top. Again, about change. So I'm going to say here in the next handful of days, whatever your little issue is, it's going to resurface in some kind of way. And it will help you recognize why you needed to make the change. I'm talking about the Sun on top of the 5 of Cups. As I always say, while we busy worrying about them 3 cups with the red wine that somebody knocked over on our white carpet, you still got 2 cups back there. To hell with whatever, you still got 2 cups back there. For some of you, this week may be the last 4 weeks in review. I'm just saying. And so, you got to look at what you've given up or what you've lost or what was taken from you or however that's resonating. And then you may have some options back here. Take your time and get into your own sun, Taurus. And let the sun just burn up whatever you got hidden in the shadows. That's probably the best way to put that. Change is inevitable. Loss and disappointment when you're dealing with other human beings, they're not perfect. And they fuck up shit. And they do dumb shit. I'm just saying. We all do. And so that doesn't mean you need to stop being who you are. That part. You need to keep doing what you're doing. Keep being who you are. Don't feel because you've encountered something different or someone different and they're not as open or accepting or whatever the case may be that you need to shut your little light down and go put your bushel in a bushel to hide your light. Don't do that. Keep moving. First pair of shoes don't fit, try the next pair. That part. Yes, you're gonna have to. This is whatever happened. It's gonna swing its way back around. Some of you may have an opportunity to put some closure on the situation. Others of you may just, from a distance, be able to look at the situation and go, you know what? I'm glad. Bye. Get in your little sailboat and be gone. I'm just saying. So do this. Don't forget this part. Just don't forget it. We get to Thursday with the Knight of Cups on top of the Four of Wands. Here's where you look at your dedication to commitment. Whatever it is, love, work, whatever, you're going to just have an opportunity to look at the level of dedication that you're bringing to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So this doesn't just have to be the girl in the wedding dress. It can also be the girl in the suit. I'm just saying, the guy in the suit, whatever. Looking at your level of dedication, and does your level of dedication meet your expectations when it comes to commitment? Because a lot of times we say, I want a man, I want a new man, and I'm going to do this, but your level of dedication is sketchy to really trying to manifest what you want, and then you end up back in some old funky shit, and then you're mad. Not bringing the same level of dedication to something that you think you are. So if you're really trying to manifest new relationships, and I think I said this either in last week's weekly read or the weekend weekly read, it sounds ridiculous and stupid, but, and it may have even been another sign, but clearing up one part of your life will clear up all parts of your life. Example, if your bedroom is cluttered with clothes and shoes and shit and purses, if you're a guy, you got your sneakers all over the place and golf balls and tennis rackets and smelly socks all over the place, clean that up. That has an effect on you and your energy. You come into clutter, your mind clutters. You clear up the clutter, you can clear up the clutter in your head too. It's funny how that shit works, but it does. So it's not only about redirecting your attention, but it's also about opening pathways on every level. And some of you may need to just look at shit for what it's worth so you can get on the horsey and be dedicated to what you're trying to do. For some of you, you may clear up some misunderstandings, and others of you may be dealing with codependency situations. You're dealing with codependency situations, those are not so easy to get out of. Just know that is what it is. The other side of this is about dedication and falling in love. So we come right back here and ask the question, are you really dedicated to this next step? Job, love, whatever. Are you? Something to think about. When we get to Friday, the Knight of Wands on top of the Hierophant. One more time, and there's the Hierophant twice. That Knight is talking about the transformation to get to the level of commitment that you're trying to. You're going to have to make some changes. And this is an action card, so this ain't the time to be sitting down trying to make a damn to-do list. The time to get up off the duffus and go do it. That part. Whatever it is. Maybe some of you need to clean up your online image. You might need to go to Facebook or TikTok or whatever and clean some shit up if you're trying to find a new partner. Others of you may need to whatever has been working in the past is not what's going to work for you now. Let's just put that out there like that. So opportunity is here for the traditional kind of thing you're looking for, Taurus. You're unchanging bulls. The traditional, it's there. But you again, your level of dedication and how clear is the pathway to what you're trying to do. Are there blocks there? You need to look at that. With the Queen of Wands on top of the Queen of Pentacles, both these bitches, good grief. It's you coming into the awareness of what's really going on around you, especially where there may have been some deceit. Some of you may find out some other deceits that went along with the first deceit. So whatever you're coming out of, there's a lot of shit and moving parts. If it's a job, there's a lot of extra. You may have to go back, turn in keys, turn in badges, fix paperwork, sign paperwork, get copies of paperwork, however that's resonating with you. All of that is at play here. And it's being aware totally of whatever situation, especially if there's deceit involved. Maybe dealing with an Aries up there. Others, you might be dealing with a Leo or another earth sign. But don't let depression, sometimes you can become so aware of your own situation that it's depressing. Like, fuck, I had no money in the bank, I had no partner, no spouse, I had no car, and just hit rock bottom right now. Being aware doesn't mean that you have to wallow in any kind of energy. No reason for you to slide into any kind of depression. Don't forget, you're feeling this. Know something is about to kick off. But see, this is a cleanup. Right before that house party, you got to run the vacuum one more time. You got to wipe that window one more time, kids, and put their fingerprints all over it. Go in the kitchen, wipe the refrigerator down one more time before everybody get to the door talking about surprise. Same energy here. You right there, party is about to begin, but there are things here, speaking it loudly and clearly, keeping your emotional balance, staying grounded, slowing down, so you can move into this next new thing, not feeling like you just ran the miracle mile, that part. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Empress on top of the Ten of Swords. Some kind of gateway is going to open for some of you. And with it will come a change of fortune and the ending to the total ending to a bad situation. All them swords all up in your back, that part right there. Some of you may be dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Others of you may be dealing with earth signs. Looking at this card, the Empress. It may be a small portion, might be dealing with water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that little group. Just depends, or somebody that has those in their natal chart. The key here, though, as you're going through this gateway, is about being grateful. Being grateful for the experience. Where'd it go? I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, right here. On the back of Miss Awareness. The Queen here. The experience. Being grateful for the experience. The opportunity to see any deceit that's been clouding your judgment. So you can walk through this here and get up off the ground with all them damn swords in your back. For many of you, and I'll just be generous and say for most of you, the worst of whatever is over. It's over. So those of you that feel like you've been looking over your shoulder or trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, by the time we get to this time next week, you should be feeling some relief. Again, it's no reason for anybody to get into any kind of pit of depression on some bullshit. The King of Swords with the ass end of the Strength card, looking at the backside, releasing your demons, and trying not to be difficult. Sometimes releasing things, you get salty, just pissy. That part. Just don't. And again, we come right back up here with the Death card and the repressed emotions on top. If you need to kick the wall, cry on a pillow, that whole thing, do it. The Eight of Swords on top of the Nine of Wands. Some of you just may be reluctant to do anything at this point. And so you may put yourself in some kind of self-imposed prison. Now, if this is what you're doing, what you're going to do is create a lot of self-criticism and regurgitate a whole bunch of painful memories. Because if you're locked up for something, you're going to always know it's because of that thing that you're locked up. This is no different. If you are in your head and can't let some shit go, and you keep rehashing some shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. I'm just saying, it's going to bring up self-criticism and painful doggone memories, however you want to put it. So, do your best to look at what you have. Look at what you have. Not what you've lost, but what you have. And think about how many people don't even have what you have while you're sitting there grumbling and moaning about some shit. I'm just saying. Some people don't even have that part. So, again, that note of being humble and grateful, that's right here. But overall, it's really about you releasing whatever has been blocking you. There it is. And moving forward. So this is the week, like I said, that we would run the vacuum cleaner one more time, get that Windex, hit that window one more time, yell at the kids for putting their damn hands on the refrigerator after you washed it and gotta wash it again. This "are you being ghosted" is not coming back maybe the way you think. The question I want to ask is, are you ghosting someone? And if you are, why are you ghosting them? And think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. The question here is, are you being ghosted? But that's not the energy. The energy is, are you ghosting? Have you ghosted on somebody? Have you just gone doobity-doo? Think about it. Would you want, and by that I mean, have you just dipped on somebody with no explanation, no comment, you just blocked it, cut it off, deleted, whatever? Do you want to be done like that? And that's the energy we're dealing in right now, really the tit for tat shit. You know, are you doing this because of that, or are you doing something because it's really going to help you heal? Once again, talking about standing up, looking at your disappointments, the change, the loss, all that bullshit. You still got 2 cups back there, doggone it. Speak your mind. This part right here. Say what you need to say. There's no reason for you to be afraid, Taurus. You're the bull. Come on. For what? Speak your mind. Tell your truth. And then whatever you're walking away from, here's that note. You can do better. So if you feel like that's going to be the last girlfriend you're going to have forever and ever, or the last boyfriend you're going to have forever and ever, man, fuck that. That is so not true. You can do better. You can do better. And if the universe, and this is a lot of divine universal energy right here, if the universe is pushing you to do better, well, damn it, you got help. Go do better. Just saying. What? Said I was going to use these. Now they don't even want to get up off the table. See what we got over here. I didn't mean for this to go this long, but that's exactly what the hell it's done. That's okay. Play, Taurus. Get your butt outside. Get some sunshine. I don't care if it's 20 degrees below zero. Seek some solitude. Seek some solitude. Spend some time by yourself. Get with yourself. You're getting ready to embark on something brand new. Get with you. See, sometimes, you know, clear the past. Let that shit go. Clear it. If you feel like you need to make a phone call and apologize, that are you ghosting somebody, that part, and apologize, but still say fuck you, do it. Get rid of the past. Do not be schlepping all that old mud from last year. It's February. Just saying. Taurus, I love you. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, a good week. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.